And into game we go. As we get our lanes all set up for ourselves. Era Phoenix, Saberlight Centaur. With a Supreme Templar Assassin. Oh, snap. Seneko on the Winter Wyvern and Charlie on his Troll Warlord up towards top. While Nigma, GH, playing the Snapfire, the Mind Control Underlord. Mars mid for Wii. And of course, Kuroki Chen with a Miracle Gyrocopter down south in that bottom lane. So you are leaning Nigma here? Is that because of draft, or is that because Nigma just are the better team?
I feel like Nigma's team coordination is better and tend to throw, but still, if we're just talking straight about the draft, I would still go for Nigma. A lot of sustain. You have this Underlord who builds all these tanky team fighting items.
30 seconds to battle.
You're gonna get like a Crimson Guard, maybe not even needed to get Crimson here, even though it's great against TA and Troll. Heaven's Halberd is gonna be a great item. Like, you can skip mech because Chen is going for that, so you just get straight up pipe first.
Oh, Miracle! He's being frozen and burnt and thawed and frozen and burnt and thawed over and over again, but he will walk away with 170 HP. Saberlight, 6 stacks of Retaliate up now. We'll grab the outpost. So double bounty runes down bottom for the Dire team, while Mind Control all on his lonesome. Oh no, that's a GH grandma. Never mind. She's gonna grab up the outpost there and allow Mind Control to take the 2 bounties. As we do need to pop up the GG bet odds. Nigma now at 1.3 return. Chicken Fighters, I think they were like 8-1 or something in game 2. Now dropping a little bit to 3.38 after that victory, and balancing out the score here in this best of 3. So bottom lane, Chen, Gyro, Headdress, and Divine Favor. Lots of regen against the damage over time of Phoenix. And Saberlight does pack a punch with the Retaliate though, so you've got to be very wary of that. Top lane, side lane, GH, and MC. Again, another Headdress here from Nigma. They are not messing around.
The bottom lane, Chen gets Headdress. That's a lot of sustain in the lane. 7 per second already. When you eat a Tango, you get like 20 per second, 30.
Supreme. We've seen him do some real sick things with these side blades. I can't remember who he was playing against the other day, but he was solo killing with side blades at like level 2. Saberlight homing missile up onto him. Good harassment here from Miracle, staying just outside of that tower range as well, forcing an early salve. It's a bit mid lane, both we and Supreme salving themselves up as well. Regen trade, very even so far. Seneko. This is the one place where I do worry for Chicken Fighters. Speaking of the regen trade, bot and middle, they don't have the Headdress, they don't have the sustain, they don't have any sticks, just tangos and salves they rely on. So MC with stick charges, GH with Headdress really are winning the battle top.
They have Ring of Bastion Wyvern, which means that they will be spamming out their spells every single time they get close. Wyvern, like level 1, you use Arctic Burn, then you're gone for 50 seconds, 44 damage. It's not like you're gonna do any kind of harassment. But once you get to level 2, level 3, a lot of slow with these 2 heroes combined.
Miracle again, forcing Era back. These homing missiles, super obnoxious. Supreme, 11-3. Pretty dead even with the Mars so far. Every single one of these lanes, though, on a knife's edge. One misstep. One over-aggressive play could be your undoing, or could be glory waiting for you. I think TA's lane is probably going to be the spookiest right now. What like a single rotation in, you know, if Era wants to get over there. Could find an opening. We always very low on HP, continually bringing out, yeah, more salves, more tangos. And that's going to start dipping the net worth. Yeah, 1,300 against the 15 of Supreme. And we has walked in a nice butt spear, as we've seen in that Jenkins video, watching during the breaks. The things you can do with the skill shots. As bottom, good rocket barrage and missile again. Chunking away at Saberlight and Era, who tried to turn and fight into Miracle, but realized that he's pretty quick on the gyro.
Bottom lane going well. for Nigma. Like, he's gonna build a second raid band. The thing about Gyro is that he is a mixed damage, loves to play into these melee heroes. Like, they get on top of him, and then Rocket Barrage. Also one great will to deal with the refraction in the mid game before BKB. Soneko just stacking some camps for Templar Assassin or Troll if needed, but definitely TA will be jungling faster than the Troll.
Well, Wee calls for a regen top and gets it. Top lane, Cookie in, mind control, chasing Charlie. Good damage from that Firestorm. Charlie, again, the fact that they've got a salve. Soneko can bring him back up to fighting shape. Oh yeah, no contest on that rune. Means a free regen for Wee. As Miracle, whoops a daisy. First blood down bottom lane. The wraparound mid coming from Chen. Means, yes, Kuroki has Mud Golem, but losing a Gyro.
You don't necessarily need to see Chen, but if you see Gyro that he does not a Divine Favor aura, that means that Chen is not close. So you can sense that he's ganking the mid, which allows you to play aggressively on the bottom. Saberlight gets the first blood, already has that Ring of Thrust, which means that harassment is not going to be that efficient on the bottom, going for Phase Boot's first item after this.
Interesting. It looks like their Kuroki was just prepping for the bounty rune take, so it looks like it should be 3 for 1. One remaining on that Radiant side of the map. TA now 30 and 9. Starting to create a bit of a gap between herself and the Mars. Level 6 also there for the TA, so experience lead going her way. Mars just keeps dropping lower and lower. Gets a ward down, but no sentries here to spot out the traps.
It's so hard for Mars to play without a sentry. If he gets close on this low HP, he might just die. You're relying on landing the spear.
The spear to disengage. Kuro thinking about the pebble throw. Saberlight with 7 stick charges, 800 HP, and you've already mentioned the rings there for the Centaur. Makes him very difficult to destroy. Soneko's Courier killed by neutrals? I guess.
Oh, those are some nasty neutrals.
They bloody hill troll priests. Yeah, bastards. Killing off couriers. Supreme gets the sentry D-ward. So now can continue placing these traps down. And we struggling to stay in lane as top lane again. A bit of a jump in towards Charlie, but the cookie doesn't land. No continuation of that chain stun. Very quiet early game, 7 minutes in, only 1 kill. Chicken Fighters
benefit more from this. Troll on top of CS with the Templar Assassin. Charlie loves to build that battlefield that I talked about. I think it's a correct choice here. Doesn't have anything queued up yet.
Well done by Supreme. Yeah, he's coming in, stealing out stacks and camps. He could have sniped a courier there, but he knew the rotation was coming of like 2 or 3 heroes, so he decides to not kill the courier so he can actually escape, TP back, keep himself alive, and then continue farming. He could have been greedy and killed the courier, but instead, he stays alive. And forcing the rotation of Kuro and GH. We're seeing GH swing down bottom, but Kuroki getting jumped by Sableye with a Stampede there. Wee comes in with the Arena of Blood, onto 2. Era's Fairy Fire, but he's run out of spells. And Sableye destroyed by Miracle. Gyro with a double kill. While top lane, Mind Control's in a spot of bother. Charlie and Soneko going on to tier 1 tower to finish him off. And the Jukes, he's dropped his shoulder, he's jived himself away from danger. And Chicken Fighters do not get that kill on MC.
It's not very easy to hide that thick body behind one tree, but somehow Mind Control did it.
How does he do it?
My favorite.
It's like in those selfie pictures. People using Photoshop to, you know, bend their body, and then you see the door behind them is a bit wobbly. That tree warped through space and time to cover up Mind Control. Wee Mars, where's he off to? DD,
Time
smoked.
control.
Time control. Oh,
Ending space and time.
there we have it. The fabric of space-time warped by time control. We looking for Seneko. Kuroki coming in hot from behind as well. They'll see, yeah, dewarding a sentry. Go on then. Spear up to the tree on the low ground. A little bit awkward, but with the Pits of Malice, they have enough control to bring the Wyvern down. And now onto the tier 1 they go. So I guess Charlie's going to farm a couple of stacks, maybe TP bottom. It's all being pinged out though. Wee is moving
They know
in.
Mars Arena is ready in a couple of seconds. He wants to play aggressive. And the way Wee plays Mars, it's not like I'm gonna farm some items. He is very active early on. Like CS-wise, 38 against 83 on Templar Assassin, but he is getting a lot of kills. Charlie, no point yet in ulti.
Saberlight dies elsewhere. Miracle gets that kill in a 1v2. I should have been watching down there instead of Charlie. Charlie still had 1 charges. He was fine, I think. But Miracle called down level 4 rocket barrage with homing missile. Kills off Saberlight with Era nearby. Top lane, back in again they go. Seneco's come in to defend the tower, but very likely going to lose his life in exchange for it. And I don't think Nigma are going to stop. They've got the pressure still going. A kill for Mind Control. Nice Underlord starting to scale. Gyro scouted out by Dire Obs Ward a little deeper, off to the side. They have caught a glimpse of him now with Saberlight, stopping the stack taking as bounty runes do spawn up.
My thrift rewarded.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
10 minutes in, how we looking level-wise? Level 10 TA up at the top with almost 5k net worth. Supreme having a pretty good time of things, and a haste coming in towards mid. GH, what can you do? Cookie and Fairy Fire, try and run away from this one all you like. Scatter Blast is there, but GH annihilated by Supreme.
Doesn't even want to try.
No point.
So that Desert is going to come online in a minute, which also opens up the Roche. Nigma can also steal the Roche. They have a very good Roche taking lineup. Like, look at the items that they're building. They want to keep fighting right now. Gyrocopter, Windlace, 2 raid bands, going for drums next item. More move speed, like more mana sustain in team fights. What is Underlord bringing? Just the phase boots to be more speedy on top of Windlace.
A bit more active, so we can get the catch onto heroes like Wyvern, forcing 2 TPs from Chicken Fighters. But no follow-through, and one of the TPs cancelled. I guess that was Supreme. Also interesting is Kuroki not rushing the mech. He went for boots, which I feel we don't often see on these position 5 Chens, but he has been roaming the map, getting bounty runes, and really being very active from an early point. I just feel we very often see the mech rush, like straight mech. This time around, headdress, boots, and I think I saw him buy a Bassi. Maybe he sold it.
It is a Bassi. Maybe they did not communicate this well. Maybe he's gonna thought that Underlord's gonna go for mech, but Underlord decided to go for phase boots instead. He can still swap back to mech. Era is level 6, has that supernova.
Arcane Rune. Who's that for?
Dire's
Pretty good on Gyro,
is under
honestly.
attack.
We might grab it up himself as the Deso on TA arrives, chasing down Mind Control top. Centaur Stampede in. And Seneko here, pretty low HP. It looks like MC was having a bit of a battling match, and Seneco's just going to get sniped out. And this Pit of Malice actually saving MC, so we can Dark Rift away. Mid lane in the meantime, Supreme and Era both falling. MC's out of there. Nigma, how do they do it?
Middle tower is
Mind Control making so much space. He bent time, now making space. He really is Einstein.
middle tower has
Theory of relativity
He gets a
being
solo
remade
kill.
by this Mind Control Underlord.
And that gets him to level 9, so he just uses Dark Rift, teleports back.
And now the catch on the Centaur, no Stampede. He's got to
He does not
stop.
connect.
Homing missile there. We thinking about the butt spear. Out of the crack it comes. And we send Saberlight back towards the Pit of Malice. Chain lightning from the Harpy. Seneko thinking about that Winter's Curse, flapping his wings but not committing for it. There's a weird cookie coming out. A Hand of God required now as Charlie backstabs with the troll, but a spear controls him up. Back onto the trees, and Charlie, the battle trance is ready, but he might not get it off in time. He's going to turn and fight now into Miracle, who's stuck around for far too long and will give his life As a 2-hero sweep through. Chicken Fighters from their high ground. They'll catch a third one as well. Sineko with that Winter's Curse allows Supreme to jump in. Quick little melt strike hit, and all 4 heroes that walked up onto that area behind the tier 2 mid die. As Nigma over-aggressive once again.
Overextended, like Chicken Fighters, they're ahead in terms of net worth. This Templar Assassin dishes serious amount of damage. Troll going for Basher next item, okay.
I like the way you said, okay.
No, I've never seen that before. Like, literally never.
It is a question mark.
It is a great item against, like, Mars and Gyro, but I don't think you need it straight away. You need to get, like, a farming item, either get Maelstrom or get a Battle Fury. Battle Fury might be a bit hard to get, since you, like, want to keep farming with it. Depends how Nigma, how fast are they gonna play.
Feels like it's got to be very fast.
I think there is space for Troll to get the Battle Fury off.
And I guess the great thing now is he can buy the Mithril Hammer. Oh, he's buying the Belt of Strength as well. I was thinking there, if he buys the Mithril Hammer, he can still consider going into Battle Fury or Maelstrom, right? And hold it. Or even BKB if the game is that fast. But he finishes off the full Basher. There it is. Charlie has made his decision.
15-minute Basher. That must be one of the fastest Bashers ever made.
I need to find a bit of time to take a sip of my coffee. My throat's getting a bit dry, but the action has been non-stop. A kill a minute. Nigma still looking for a pick-off into mid lane. No trees here for Wii, so they try and cookie forward, but Era has already dived away. All right, it is sip time.
All right, sip some coffee, Gary. So Snapfire is going for Guardian Greaves this game, while Chen is buying just the wards, not going for anything at the moment. Crimson Guard on Underlord queued up.
And he's got the
Basher first item.
On Troll into BKB. Curiouser and curiouser. Spirit Vessel coming for Era. Supreme has the Blink Deso. Sineko scouted, speared up against the tree, and a great Mars ulti. Forces Era back onto the high ground, so the immediate kill on that Winter Wyvern, and no buyback there should lead to Roshan from Nigma potentially. They're walking back towards the pit. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it.
They need more damage from Chen. Like, get the Alpha Wolf. Mars very limited on the damage. Gyro going for Mantis style. So he wants to be able to have the spell for himself.
Oh, what's that
against
for? Like
Fiery Spirit, Spirit Vessel,
Meld strike.
Deso from TA. You can't dispel Meld.
Gotcha. Saberlight. The cookie onto the Centaur. Centaur stomping the Centaur. Centaur Conquerors greater than Centaur War Runners, apparently. As Supreme, still sticking around mid, has that Refraction Blink Dagger available. But Nigma finding
I don't see the point
snipe.
of building this Basher on Troll. Like, you're not even fighting with the team. You could have go for a farming item.
My thrift rewarded.
It is odd. And he is continually sticking around down south on that bottom lane. Another spear, saving that high ground observer ward for now. And TPing top lane, we have Centaur with Supreme setting up, jump in with the Meld Strike and Mind Control. A couple of one charges up his sleeve, but that Stampede secures it.
Troll has been spotted on the bottom lane. GH Cookie didn't use it. There's a huge difference between two mid laners right now. Not even 6,000 on Wii, while Templar Assassin is about to hit 10k.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sineko's doing a good job keeping this side of the map all de-warded. Saberlight. Dire Observer Ward. Radiant's
That's a
little
nice,
more shallow.
cute little play. Smoke straight into Roche Pit. Soneko wants to die. Like, if he can buy time, he will. But he's just buying time so that they can kill the Roche. Doesn't matter if he actually dies there or not. Should not commit it for the ulti. Not gonna have it for another 70 seconds.
Well, he makes damn sure that Roche is grabbed up. So 18 minutes in, TA with Aegis now. And he was saying the big difference between the mid laners, this Supreme Templar Assassin is top of the net worth. Very quickly accelerating out of control, and Nigma, even though Chicken Fighters have Aegis, Nigma want to go and smoke and find a pickoff. They want to go and cause some chaos. Don't allow this snowball to continue. Try and break it apart little by little, so the Aegis timing
Nigma's going in blindly. They have no vision in this area.
And Dire have some really sick vision if that smoke ends or gets broken up now. Era backing up, spots out Miracle, Weed jumps forward, the blink not initiating hard enough, and Era might just pop Supernova here. Doesn't even bloody need to. The rest of Chicken Fighters have all TP'd and bailed away. TA Centaur mid, Troll, Wyvern down bottom, and Era's like, cool guys, nice.
Every single game.
He's gonna jump on me. That's fine.
I watched Charlie play Troll, he goes for Battle Fury. The one game that he should get the Battle Fury, he does not get it.
How confused are you right now?
I am, man, I need to have a chat with my boy Charlie about it.
BKBs are coming. So Saberlight Supreme pushing into the tier 2 mid lane as Outpost pre-20 minutes, gonna go 1 for 1. That Aegis for another 3.5 minutes makes the game a little awkward here for Nigma. Gyro up to 10k net worth. That Manta is completed, so like you were saying earlier, he's got a way to dispel off the Fiery Spirits, the blind chance from the Whirling Axes as well. And a mass TP down bottom, because they've got a catch on Seneko. Yet again, it's the Winter Wyvern who's getting picked off, but survives. Stampede to get away. Era diving out as well. Nigma fully rotate down south. And the Chicken Fighters hold on to every ulti except for Stampede, so they still have that jump capability as they do drag the TA into danger. Aegis popped. Are they trying to commit on this? Because Saberlight has found GH in the back. The call down with a trap. They've caught the TA, and Supreme's 11,000 net worth means nothing when you are 4v1 by Nigma. Completely isolated out on his own. Supreme way too far out, and it's just a full chase now for Nigma. They want more. There's blood in the water, and they know that this timing, it is lacking. The window has been opened for them, and Nigma looking to strike and exploit it fully.
They just killed off TA twice. She was like 100 gold away from a BKB. You needed like 1,000 to finish it off. You definitely should not have taken that fight. You still had like 2 minutes left on Aegis. This is just chain feeding from Chicken Fighters.
Well, that's what the CF stands for. Era back in his own jungle. And yeah, Nigma. That net worth lead which Chicken Fighters were building, it was slowly getting up to 4k, but now it swings back down to pretty much nothing.
And you are losing the momentum with these heroes.
That TA Aegis was meant to secure you tier 2s, was meant to get you, towards high ground and secure you the second Roshan, get you into BKB timings for your Troll and your TA. And now you're kind of flapping around in open water, sinking, drowning. Nigma with a big momentum swing. And Miracle Gyro very powerful now. This is definitely one of his older builds, the Butterfly Gyro, after Drum's Manta.
Yeah, he's playing against TA and Troll, both relying on dealing physical damage. So Troll, 15-minute basher, didn't bash a single thing for 7.5 minutes, except some creeps.
Dive in. Wee jumps the back though. Arena there with the Supernova down, but Wee's being focused out. Jump in from Supreme will clear the Mars out of the fight, and these Mortimer's Kisses going to get cancelled out as Chen. Caught up in the Winter's Curse, the turnaround from Chicken Fighters, the bashes, the Troll traps, mind control is being annihilated. Charlie gets the job done as the TP's out from the rest of Nigma. Seneko falls, but Miracle. Nice Manta dodge, you absolute god. Get the fuck out of my game.
Where's that bash? Let's see. He
there
can't
it
get
is.
Close. First hit bash.
Tip him up. Give him the tips. Easy clap. Charlie gets the first hit bash.
That's 600 gold for Charlie on top of that. Next Roche.
What now, Lacoste?
May respawn in 3 minutes. I have nothing to say.
Say sorry to Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie. I'm never gonna doubt you again.
Bash a troll. Paying off. Chicken Fighters. Man, that BKBs. They come out real strong. Now, next Roshan, 2 minutes 45 until the big man has that fast spawn capabilities. Tier 2 down south. Gyro dead for 20 seconds. Not much that Chicken Fighters can do. Take an objective or two. But it's really space to continue farming. MC and Wee showing down bottom. Blink Stomp. They're jumping in, but the Dark Rift potentially going to get Wee out of danger here. The Sun Ray. And the jump in from Supreme. That Meld Strike. Ooh. Well done by MC.
I still feel like Chicken Fighters are in control of this game. Gyrocopter getting closer to his Butterfly. That's going to help a lot to stand his ground against TA and Troll. What is Mind Control building? Lotus Orb.
That's what it looks like.
This is such a badass Underlord set.
Oh, smoke from Chicken Fighters. They've got all their ultis, right? Battle Trance is ready, yeah. They've got everything ready. And Charlie's going back into the status resistance as Nigma smoking forward from their triangle towards Supreme. Charlie gets spotted out. They turn, they jump onto Wee. Supreme's there in the middle of the Coliseum, that arena of blood. It's zoning out the rest of Chicken Fighters so they can't follow through onto Wee. Nigma, full retreat, and here comes a Stampede. Charlie running forward. He wants the bashes onto GH, the cookie out. Oh, the Stomp! Sablelight into the background with that Supernova down. They're trying to focus it, but the Winter's Curse, perfectly timed, placed onto Kuro, and Miracle's being annihilated.
There's
the Chicken Fighters are doing it! Oh, Nigma, what's happened to you? 4 heroes in the ground, 6 feet under, and the Chicken Fighters, they nearly get the 5th one. TA, so close to taking down Wii, but it is tier 2 type. And maybe even high ground.
They could go for tier 3 towers. 17 seconds for Chen, 50 seconds for Gyrocopter. Man, Gyrocopter has Flak Cannon attacking his allies, and he's also attacking enemies with it.
Spear back to try and delay the push, but Supreme with a catapult, with a Desolator, they're onto tier 3s, the jump, Stomp, they're catching Wee, the Mars, he's going to be annihilated here, he's jumped and dived upon with a damage over time from the Spirit Vessel and Fiery Spirits, he's gone for 50 seconds. No Mars, no Gyro, Underlord back up in 5 seconds, but your full lane of middle barracks systematically destroyed by the Chicken Fighters, and they're swinging bottom. They're going for more. They want to try and close this one out a little earlier.
Their BKBs are ready. 5 seconds for Troll to have his BKB up.
Pit of Malice trying to zone them. Sablelight looking for the Blink Stomp. We know how good he is at making these initiation calls. If he jumps GH and Miracle here, but he holds, biding his time and waiting. Second lane of Rax gone. No need to make any rash decisions. Just blink away. And you've got 1 lane remaining to play into. Top tier 1, 2, and 3 all still standing. A double damage rune spawning bottom though here for Chicken Fighters could be the game-ending rune.
Full MKB on TA. Like, TA is staying 1 step ahead. She saw that Eagle Song on
Troll.
Gyrocopter,
Stomp,
adopted accordingly.
catching Kuro, the bashes, the nets, Mind Control being held in place, controlled completely. He has no buyback. The Arena of Blood, it keeps Sablelight stuck inside, but Miracle's on the run. The Side Blade splashing back onto Supreme with the trap as well. They catch a glimpse of him, and Sablelight with another Blink Stomp. He catches Miracle. The Mortimer's Kisses, they're landing, but Miracle's gone for a minute, and Nigma about to be knocked out of ESL One LA by the Chicken Fighters. Supreme's double damage rune is closing out this game.
Tier 4s and try to end the game. They're still tower on the top lane.
GG
is called.
The Chicken Fighters have done it. 2-1 victory over Nigma. They fly the coop. The Chicken Fighters give the middle finger to the farmer, and they are out of there. No more laying eggs for them. They're moving forward.